Good evening, ladies, gentlemen. Oh, and Hanky.
And the hanky.
Apparently, Hanky has turned into an Egyptian king. Tut.
And the hanky.
I hope everybody is well-ish.
Yeah, I've got no power,
Yeah.
You got no power. That's not
No.
good.
so I'm gonna use candle.
Must be terrible when your power goes out.
Yeah.
And tonight's show, in honour of Victor Mullin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for candle.
Evening, Block. Hope you're well, buddy.
Hey, Block. You all right, Lisa?
Hi, Elise.
Hey, Lisa.
Yes, kind of. We're doing the show in honour of Victor and the fact that he had his terrible, terrible situation of being without power for a couple of hours, which must have been an awful, awful thing to happen. And I feel so sorry for him. I hope he can get this sorted.
You lying twat.
You scrounging fucking wanker. Because it actually pissed me off. There are a lot of people out there who've had power cuts and who've had, I mean, even days without power.
Yeah.
You know, right? But Jesus Christ, come on, putting it on Facebook, begging, no, please,
Yeah,
please.
sorry, but no.
If you were in a situation where it was you were putting on because it was for your mum, who's an elderly lady and obviously does need electricity, then I totally agree. For an elderly person or somebody who's vulnerable, then yes, then they need it. Yes, I did notice that somebody suggested maybe get a job. All I shall say is I couldn't agree more on that one. Yes, I think, Victor, you've stopped scrounging, please, because it's no. No, well, bringing it back to myself, last year we had a major storm here. The power was out for 4 days. I didn't even really put it on Facebook. I told a few people just in case they couldn't get hold of us, but that was the only reason. You kind of crack on and survive. How it is. So I hope everybody is well though this evening. Piss taking aside. And has had a good week. I've had an interesting week, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
And for your standards to be interesting, everybody.
No, it's not been a bad week for me. It's not been a bad week for me. Doctor's appointments, all that shit, that normal stuff. That's all like, yeah.
No graves dug, right?
No graves dug yet. Very close.
I'm on the right track.
And I still might dig one when I get hold of them. But the fact that some moron decided when Alana's mum was turning into her drive, somebody decided to overtake 3 cars, hit the side of her car, write her car off, break her wrist, and Gwendolyn was in the car as well. Didn't go down too well with me.
No.
Obviously, it didn't go down too well with her mum, who is a bit battered and black and blue and whatever. Apart from her wrist, though, she's okay. Gwendolyn's got a few bruises, bless her, with a seatbelt and whatever. But yes, all right. She's safe, which is the main thing.
Yeah, but severely fucking avoidable.
Well, considering the piece of road that you're on is roughly probably a mile long and it is straight. And you can see for a mile in each direction. So to actually be overtaken there when she's signalling to turn into a drive,
you're asking for exactly what happened to happen.
Does make you think, hold on a minute, what were you doing and how could you not be looking for that amount of time? Evening, Martin. Hope you're well, buddy.
Hi, Martin.
Yeah, that was a bit.
How old was this driver?
Not young.
Oh,
So even less excuse.
Yeah.
Mm.
Certainly not young. It also wasn't his car. He was driving the person. The person's car was in the passenger seat, and he was driving the person's car.
Let me guess. The number plates were brand new too.
He's insured. Police were involved, ambulance involved, all of that. So that was fun.
Mm.
So that was 5 hours at the hospital.
Martin, you were close, bud. You replaced the N with a D, and the American you got were dead on.
So what has anybody else been up to this week?
Work.
I had to
More
run
work,
to the
little more work.
zone on tour.
Any
You said,
good?
you said it was worth going. You think?
I would say yes.
You sound hesitant.
It was a very sort of yes.
Let me stretch my yes.
Yeah, there was the coil builders there. So there was Scott. There was some Dave Watman's coils there. There was AK4, the Steamcraft. There was ESEG 1 was there. But a lot of people were buying the hardware.
right.
Yes, Lisa got a parking fine for actually doing what she was meant to be doing, and still got a parking fine.
You could have gone round it in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, as far as you said, hardware being everybody's buying stuff up, was there limited stuff there to even look at that point, or?
Oh, there was plenty of stuff. There was mainly from ESEG 1.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But there was some Studley stuff there as well. What else? There was Ohms Tips.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was there. Fugler was there. Who it was organised by Brett. Anyway. Blake Smarter was there as well.
Yeah, James.
Mainly
James,
most of the stuff.
I would say James was there as well.
James was meant to be there, but his car
but his car
broke down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His car
broke down on the motorway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bugger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bit of bad luck.
Yeah.
Mm.
It happens though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Ellie had a new tank that hasn't been released yet. Broken Wing tank or something like that. Can't remember.
Right.
But it's one that's been recent is coming out. She had the Prime, the 6 for the Oxford Prime there as well, which still hasn't been released. She had the Titan kits as well, Titan V2 kits.
Yeah.
Hog. Yeah, there was a few bits. A few bits. Yeah. And some coils.
I mean, still, for the guys who were putting it on, it's a brand new thing, isn't it? So.
Well, yeah.
But for them to only have organised it in 6 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give them credit. They did a good
From when it was announced that Expo was postponed. for them to organise it in that length of time, it was all right.
Was a lot of background.
The
for
thing
that,
that was-
you know.
The thing that was nice was it was not loud. There wasn't all the blaring music going out with all the what you would have expected. And
Yeah.
there wasn't any free shit hunters clambering over you to try and taste as much juice as possible to see if they can get some free juice.
So it was how a show should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, in my eyes, it is anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yes,
pretty
Lee,
much,
we
I would
have
say.
mentioned the terrible situation of the
Yeah.
hours of agony.
Everyone,
I mean,
raise your lives for young Victor.
Honestly,
we did start the show by candlelight.
yeah, words fail me with
I'm
that.
glad I can see it. You're going, I don't want to say it again, but I feel like I need to say it again.
I'm gonna Nick Martin saying of Vic's Begatron,
Yeah,
because that is exactly what that is. If somebody was to say to me, "Look, shit, I'm out of money. I've got no electric, blah 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 blah, and I'm really in the shit here, really desperate," yeah, I would help him out if it was somebody genuine. But when you're putting it on Facebook and you put a post a couple of weeks before begging for money, and a couple of weeks before that you're putting on how skint you are and you're begging for money, and you're constantly begging all the fucking time.
yeah.
And you're not smart enough to put the right part of the fucking review on YouTube and the other.
The reason your channel got taken down, the reason your channel and you're not doing the lives is because you're a fucking moron.
Yeah,
Nobody dares say, oh, because he's got 78,000 people. No, Vic, face facts. You're a fucking idiot. Look at what you're doing. Look at what YouTube says. You're breaking their rules. By breaking their rules, they're sticking to their rules and they're saying, you're not allowed to do this. You've been warned. End of.
There is another question. Is he actually employable?
I would say not.
I would
Whatever
say-
industry, whether it be vaping or stacking shelves at Sainsbury's or something like
I
that.
would- no, I
looking for
wouldn't.
people at Sainsbury's over Christmas.
Well, why is he not employable?
Kind of, I mean, I don't want to be mean about it, but that is a good question. What I understand he has certain health, issues, blah blah blah. But
He has stomach issues. Yes.
Yeah,
okay, cool,
So do a lot of people.
right?
He has his eyesight issues where he has to have his eyes peeled or whatever they call it,
Which have been recently done.
which he gets done regularly on the NHS.
Which were done about 3 weeks ago.
yeah.
He says he has bad legs, even though we have evidence that he can sprint down the halls of Expo faster than Linford Christie when,
Some free shit for you. Free shit for you.
yeah, free shit's going, Vic is running. Oh, motherfucker, that guy can move. Those little legs of his
I mean, hey,
fucking fly.
if Expo's going to go through the next time, can they at least make sure he's there and go back to the glass bottles and just start?
We're talking about, yes, Martin, we're talking about Victor because his latest post is he ran out of electricity.
We'll tell him to get back on the wheel.
I mean, I'll just let you think about that for a second, Martin. He ran out of electricity. And he's moaning because he hasn't got the money. Now, if you are a vulnerable person, as you probably know, and most people in chat will know, and you are in the UK, the electricity board will not allow you to run out of electricity. It is against the law.
Mhm.
I say, if there's a problem with my electricity, they have 4 hours to either reconnect me or put a generator
Yep.
in.
And his mum, forgetting him, which I often try to, his mum would be considered a vulnerable person because of her age, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she obviously needs electricity to keep her warm at her age and so on. And before anybody reports back that Matt said this and said about his mum this, Matt is saying that yes, your mum does need electricity and that your mum is vulnerable and does need it. That's what I'm saying. Before anybody gets it arse about face.
Listen, we'll make it real easy and clear. Vic, no one's taking the piss out of your mother. Just you, bud.
Yeah, no, just you, Victor. Just you.
I mean,
and you know where I am. I'm on your friends list. If you need to contact me, please do.
send me another request, Vic, if you like, bud.
Make sure I'm in a good mood that day, though.
So don't pick today, just saying.
No, I'm in a good mood today. I'm in quite a good
mood. In a good mood today.
I'm quite happy. The new Motorhead
Hey,
album.
Gary.
New Motorhead album
Hey,
came
Gary.
out last night. So I sat up listening to that. I was quite happy.
Yeah. Might copy of that
sign
tomorrow.
of the Anthrax one yet.
Oh, I know. I know that, Martin. I know. Don't worry. Yes. But you don't always have to get rid of the snakes. Sometimes it's fun to use the snakes. No, I'm still in a good mood, Gary. I hope you're well, buddy. I've been in quite a good mood all day, to be fair.
Martin, that's the best part. All of our give a fucks have flown out the window a long time ago. It don't matter.
No, I just end up nowadays. I just laugh at people because it's some of the shit that people come out with. You just think, no. And I swear they make up. They must think that people can't look up things for themselves or don't know the truth.
Right, like general laws in areas and
yeah.
Most of us know the laws on things like this better than he ever will.
You know, I mean, I'll still say the thick git hasn't realised yet that the bit he's posting on YouTube from the reviews is the bit that qualifies as promotion.
Yeah.
And the bit he's putting on Rumble is the bit that he put on YouTube.
That's right.
I'm doing a review for this on Rumble. It's £7.95, but I won't. I'll do it on Rumble. No. Oh, you twat. I mean, even I understand like a lot of the YouTube rules. Why is it Vic, who's been doing it a lot longer, doesn't? What has he got lost?
Has he ever read the rules?
He's probably watching right now, truth be told. So if you are Vic, hello.
The chat's right there, bud. Say hello. Come on.
Yeah, jump in, say hello.
We can give you the link if you want, dude.
Yeah, we can send you the link. That's not a problem.
He'll never do it because he knows what I'm saying is the truth.
Why do you think he didn't respond to my comments? And he literally fucking blocked and deleted everything. There was no any kind of back forth, no conversation made. If
somebody's saying something to you and you're so opposed to it, you're right and you can prove you're right, you're not going to sit there and go, "Oh, I'm not saying anything." You're going to say something back.
Yeah.
So it's simple, isn't it? And unfortunately, people are seeing through what he is now. They really are.
One.
And yes, Lee, I am in a good mood because of that song. Yes, I really like that song. Not that anybody else has heard it yet, but they will.
I'm intrigued.
It's a Christmas song.
Yeah, I see that.
It's a Christmas song done in our style.
Nova will love it.
Very Christmassy.
Give a shoot. What did I put on this morning? And she just lost. I was just going to do dishes, so I threw music on. I hear something behind me. Excuse me. Turn around. She's sitting there just loving her freaking life. What did I have on this morning? What was it? I did expose the kids to Weird Al this morning. That everybody has to get a little Weird Al in their life. Come on.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a bit of Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, I had the Exploited Nancy Noah League on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's just loving her fucking morning. This is the best day. Go on with your bad self. Have fun.
As long as she likes it, that's all matters.
Yeah, until the Exploited came on and she's trying to, in her way of speaking, sing along to the song. No, don't say. You can listen to the music. Don't try to sing along.
Get her started now with like the growls. Get her started young.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy you said that. You're gonna love this. So, a boy a year or two older than her decided that he was gonna try and show his interest. What does my daughter do? Tells him to leave her alone a couple times. Doesn't work. She ran up. They're opposite sides of the fence line, mind you. She ran up to the fence, grabbed it, and started growling and barking like you would not believe. Until the look on this boy's face, he turned white in the face and almost ran the other way. So what'd you do that for? To show him that I'm crazy. That's my girl. That's my girl.
Oh, bless her.
And thanks, unprovoked, completely, never been taught to do. I was proud.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Hey, she told him to go away more than once. He didn't want to listen, so she made him not want to be there himself.
Sounds very reasonable.
But yeah, that happened a couple days ago. That made my day.
Kids always do stuff like that. They take after the parents and what they pick up on. Is a dangerous thing.
Why we swear that the old cartoon, The Wild Thornberries, she was definitely the fucking Donnie.
Go on, Craig. You put your foot in it now. You might as well say it.
I was just going to mention about the tails.
Well, yeah.
And you notice he's got tails on the brain? You notice that?
Well, at least we've only got them on the brain.
Hey, maybe I should have himself a tail because now he's thinking about it too much.
Yeah, but at least we're not the ones collecting penis bones.
I got one.
Yeah, one too many.
It was
How many? Okay. We'll do a quiz here. How many people in the chat have a penis bone that they keep in their house?
Of a raccoon.
It's not a normal thing. Yeah.
Wait till everything's done for my dog that passed and I have her heart in the jar.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that's why they call it a boner, Gary. Yes.
Jesus.
Well, this is true, Block. They do have some strange traditions.
Mm.
What is this? The lifted trucks and raccoon penis bones group now?
Hey, it's your country that started the lifted trucks and
Oh, I'll tell you what, because you know, especially the lifted trucks alone are stupid. Have you seen the stance out where they put the spacers on and everything? To where the wheels are outside farther than the fenders are.
yeah,
Saw a guy had one of those, was Facebook reel or whatever it was.
yeah.
Well, it literally, because he put one of those spacers, I mean, he put almost a 12-inch spacer on it. Right. All the actual lug bolts that were from the spacer to the actual wheel, one was snapped off clean. The rest had maybe, I mean, you think normal studs 5/8 inch roughly, half inch.
Yeah.
There was maybe a 1/4 inch at most left on any single one because they were just eating away from the tire back and forth on every single one until it started, like I've never seen wear like that.
I mean, I know in a lot of states they made it illegal, haven't they? Now?
Yes, especially because a lot of roads aren't wide enough to do that without being past lines.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Mm.
Oh,
I
God.
I mean, yeah, I mean, in this country, it's illegal if your tire in straight line exceeds your wheel arch.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
how they end up doing it in a lot of places because guys will have, let's say, 6 to 12-inch spacer put in, and then keep in mind the tire's only an inch thick of actual rubber because they've got 28-inch fucking rims or whatever the hell they put on them, something stupid. And the tire itself though is, I mean, shit, probably a good 4 to 6 inches wider than a normal tire is.
Do you know what I want to know? You've got these trucks that have probably got 350 horsepower. They weigh about 2.5 tons. Then you put a 28-inch wheel on it with this stupidly over wide tire.
Just why?
Mm-hmm.
They must be the slowest vehicles on the road.
Well, not even the issue of being slow. You have to go slow because how are you going to even try to maneuver or turn properly with tires that wide and that much surface area on the road?
Well, there is that. I mean, you're going to screw your power steering up in no time.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
You're also going to screw up the torque converter in your automatic gearbox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or if you've got a manual, you're going to burn the clutch out in a few thousand miles.
It's very true.
You're assuming people that have money to do this shit actually know how to drive stick shift.
This is
true.
very
Yeah,
true.
they won't know how to drive stick, will they?
It is all about the girth, Lee. It is. You're totally right.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep, it's wide enough. That's fucked it.
Well, that's about Block. That's not just America. The UK is just as bad. Believe me, the UK roads are getting terrible now. I don't know when you last came over to the UK.
I'll say, funny, they've actually started repaving everything. Like they redid my road probably about 2 weeks or so ago, and I mean it could have been redone, but it wasn't. It really wasn't that bad, just compared to like the main roads and everything. But they hit all these already.
What I love is when they patch them, they do the potholes.
Oh,
you end up going down the road and there's like potholes patched everywhere. It would have been far quicker to just take the top off, resurface.
Yeah.
No, Matt, the best is when they do the potholes, so you see all the black marks from the asphalt, right? But where they patch the holes at, there's no more hole, but they put so much asphalt and there's now a bump where the hole was. Yeah, built-in speed bumps back and forth on the fucking road. Like,
and then 6 months later, it's all popped out again from the pothole.
Yeah.
Oh, or one winter,
Hey,
hole to crack and pop out.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad week.
I say Mel's gonna need some new shoes soon. She keeps walking. Someone that is like 13,000 steps or more than that, you know.
That's a week's worth.
Yep.
Well, I mean, depending. If you're a Vic, it's about, you know, a couple hours worth, but it takes a long time to get there.
No, in Vic's case, it's about a month's worth.
Yeah, to get up and to, you know, get a steak, bacon back to the house.
And he's
The
milking.
thing is, each shuffle doesn't count as a step.
What, about a tenth of a step?
Yeah, his foot never really leaves the ground. It just sort of slides.
God, that reminds me of a guy we used to work with. Piece of shit, person in general, but he's one of those guys, you know, been doing the job so many years. He had a bad foot, but you could tell what type of day he was going to have because, well, he was a drinker, and you could tell when he came in drunk or not by one thing: that bad foot. Because if he was sober, he was obviously in pain, and he would have a limp because he's trying to keep the foot up. If he wasn't in pain, that poor foot, man, was like a dead weight, just drug on the floor behind him the whole way through the shop. It never lifted off the ground once.
Yeah, but the difference is, Block, right? In Germany, Netherlands, most of Europe comes to that. Your road workers come out and they're allotted to do a section of road, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They come out, they start doing the road work, they take the surface off or whatever they've got to do, and they'll keep working through the night until that road done. It gets done. In a couple of days, they get that section of road done. Not an issue. The UK, we have a bloke come out who comes out and he stands there and goes, "Oh, yeah, I don't know. No." A week later, his mate comes out with him and they both stand there going, "Oh, yeah." Oh. And then they have a committee meeting about it, whether they should do it or not. Then they all come out and look at the road and take pictures. Then a month after that, we have another committee meeting with the council and we decide, yes, we're going to do it. Right. So we send the blokes out with the signs. We put the signs up. Okay. So this road will be.
And cone off half the road.
Yeah. And cone it all off. Now, at that point, anybody who's not in the UK will be thinking, starting to work. Wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Right?
6 weeks
After
later.
about a week to 2 weeks later, they finally decide to do the work. But they only work on it from, say, 10 in the morning till, 3-ish.
Yeah.
With a couple of coffee breaks and a lunch break in between.
Never mind the temporary traffic lights that they put up as well.
Yeah.
That they always seem to.
There's road
make
work.
sure that they die towards the end of the week, so that people get that extra call-out money to go and change the batteries in it.
There's roadworks right in Birmingham around Solihull and Redditch way.
Yeah.
That have been there 8 years. And they're still, all they were doing was putting one extra lane in round a roundabout. And they still haven't got it done.
See, over here, like, stuff will get done. And
Oh, yeah, I forgot that, Martin. I forgot the important people who stand there with basically a remote control and a traffic light and press a button. Red. Green.
Well, see, you guys are fancy. Our guys
Hold on.
I just spin a sign.
Red. Green. That's their job. How could... And people wonder why this country's in this shit.
And push the button. Or they bend down and push the button on the lights.
No, Matt, put it this way. I know people that do that for a living. There are guys that stand there with the sign, one side stop, one side slow, right? Spin back with a walkie-talkie, talk to the other guy at the end, right? They make more an hour than I do.
Yeah. And this is why the world is in such a bad place.
It's a high-risk job.
Yeah. I can't think why it'd be a high-risk job.
It is when I'm on the road because you cunts are in my way. Get the job done.
Yeah.
Get out the fucking way. Then you won't get irate people on the road.
So Matt,
I would-
the other day I'm driving, I had this cyclist in front of me, right?
Oh, don't start me on cyclists. Look, block who's in chat.
It was one of the little electric bike ones though. So he thinks he can ride in the middle of the fucking road and back and forth and
Oh, we get that. We get that with cyclists, normal cyclists here. They seem right. There's good cyclists. There's normal cyclists who ride properly. They're not an issue.
right away back and being safe, right?
No issues. No, I've got no issues with them. Then there's the wankers, and they are fucking total militant lycra wearing arseholes. Right.
Oh, that's what the intermission was for. Okay.
To only go out either on a Saturday or a Sunday, usually in the early afternoon, usually,
And if they go out as a group,
and decide to cycle one each, two abreast, and they're having a nice little fucking chat.
and they're across the whole road, you know, and then when you come up behind them and sort of pick the horn to say, look, can you get out of the way? Oh, fuck me, you're an irate
they're
driver.
irate and mad and oh yeah.
Now, I discovered the secret to this over here. What you do is, because we get them a lot cycling these lanes, is they'll cycle towards you, right, around the twisty bends. They'll cycle towards you in a group of about 20 of them, and they'll be on your side of the road. That's not my problem. I have a right to my side of the road. You have a right to your side of the road. Stick to your side. We don't have an issue. If you're on my side of the road, we have an issue. Because I ain't braking, motherfucker. So I drive straight towards them. It's amazing how hilarious it is when you see cyclists disappear into a hedge.
You know, Matt, I'm gonna have to send you a modification for your car. You know, makes the horns sound like gunshots.
That might not go down well here.
I used to have one.
But no,
Yes, Block. You are a militant lycra wearing cyclist.
but no, same issue, like wrong side of the road shit, is with those big lifted trucks, especially when they're stanced out like that. Is they'll come around a turn, or especially like a blind curve. Dude, the tires are a foot and a half past the double fucking yellow line.
Ridiculous.
You're trying to swerve out of the way, mind you. Your side is literally your side and then a ditch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've got no issues. I've got no issues with cyclists on the road if they're cycling properly. I've got no issue even with like tractors or all of that. They've got a right to be on the road. But with a cyclist, it's like they think they own the road. Well, we're vulnerable. Well, you make yourself vulnerable by being idiots.
You're literally the Barney Fife of the.
I may have done that in the past, Martin. I'm not saying I haven't.
It may have occurred, yes. Although technically you're not allowed to do it deliberately.
I never would. It was always accidental.
Well, think you're trying to avoid
It's
them.
the same as
Or avoiding them.
you know when there's a 3 foot wide puddle at the bus stop.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to put your foot down and drive straight through it.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. No.
Which I actually do agree with. It's not fair going through it if you can avoid it and there's people at the side of the road.
Now, if you know
You should avoid it. I mean, it depends. If it's somebody you really don't like, on the other hand, yeah, you know.
If you're a bus driver in Manchester, you just help them give out showers.
Well, I mean, if it was Mank at the side of the road,
Okay.
if it was Mank on the pavement, I'd probably be on the pavement.
Yeah.
I would always make sure that there was no one anywhere near the lovely big puddles and make sure I went through it on the bus.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the nice things about your new car. It'd be great for going through puddles.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Obviously, you guys don't have like the lifted truck issue over there. At least you don't. The other issue with those fucking things is when they tune the diesels to spit, 18 feet of black cloud out the exhaust when they go anywhere.
Oh no, we do have rolling coal over here. We do have people tuned in.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll say you're sitting there
Yeah.
spooling the turbo until it, it chokes the thing
The
out.
thing is, if it's producing loads of black smoke, it's not producing power.
No.
No.
This is what they don't realise.
Yeah.
This rolling coal bullshit. They're not creating any more power.
But it's not even to create power, it's just be an asshole.
Well,
So-
that is quite possible, Block. Yeah.
Yeah. What they are doing is completely destroying the DPF.
Well, there's a big thing in America at the minute, isn't there? In certain states where they're tightening the laws up on diesel trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's all the emission,
Mm.
The issue, Block, isn't so much like you cycling, say. It's not so much one person. It's when there's a group of like 5 or 10 and they're all over the road, rather than riding properly. I don't say ride right in the edge of the road dangerously to themselves, but consider other road users. And most of them really, really don't.
Because I mean, if you're caught with a straight through exhaust and no DPF on the diesel in the UK, and the car was built anytime since 2003, I think it was, you can be prosecuted.
Mm.
And that's fine, Block. You're riding at speed. You're a yard or 3 feet from the side of the road. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
No issues with that. If I came up behind you and you were riding like that, I'd just wait till it was clear and then I'd overtake. Give you room and no problem. But we have this
Thing is,
attitude
you have to
over
ride
here of
3 feet so you don't hit the manholes or the drains.
Well, yeah, which makes sense.
which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. It's just their attitude, especially if you're in cities. The attitude is that they can go through red traffic lights, that they can go where they want. And
Well, the one thing that gets me is you want to be treated as another motor vehicle as far as, on the road, but you're not going to abide by the same rules and you're going to blast through lights and everything.
well, I've thought for ages on this. This thing with cyclists has been going on for ages in the UK. They're moaning about their rights, that they want room on the road, that they want this right and they want that right. Okay, you want all these rights, pay insurance, pay road tax.
Same time, though,
Yeah.
we have the same thing here. They've installed actual additional 3-foot wide bike lanes on most roads, most main roads that are safe for cyclists, right? They
haven't installed it. No, they haven't installed them. They've stolen them from the basic carriageway.
Or the pavement.
But the issue is they don't use the actual bike lanes. They're still in the car lane.
The issue we have here, Block, I mean, it'd be interesting for you to come over probably now and see. We have quite a lot of cycle lanes. The issue is the cycle lanes are provided. They're perfectly smooth. They're perfectly fine to cycle on. But the cyclists still choose to either use the road or use the path.
Yeah.
You've got a cycle lane provided specifically for you. Use it. But then when they get shit off other road users because they're in the way and their attitude and they doing stupid things, I wonder why people get angry with them.
I mean, I remember years ago, it was a thing, obviously you should be on before cycle lanes were a thing. Yeah, cool. Use the sidewalks, use the walkways and everything. Try to stay off the road as much as you can. Now you can't even say that because half the sidewalks, you'll randomly hit spots where now you've got a block all flat. Oh, it was going up a little bit. Yeah, it's going up a little bit, and the block underneath it is going down. You've got a foot drop between blocks.
The thing is, in the UK, it's never been legal to cycle on a footpath.
See, that's what we were supposed to do,
Yeah.
Years ago.
I mean, the other problem in the UK is, to be honest, the police don't do fuck all when it comes to cyclists.
Well, here either.
They really don't. They don't do anything.
No.
They don't do it. It's very rare you see them doing anything.
I mean, I can tell you a story about my brilliance. I remember when I was a kid, you always tell kids, stay out of the middle of the road, right off to the sides, blah, blah, blah. Well, I misheard my mom when I was a kid. And I thought she said stay in the middle of the road so you can see cars coming from both directions. Because it made sense in my head. You see either way. Stay in the middle of the road, you'll be safe. So for like a year, I was purposely riding down the center of the goddamn road every time. Mind you, back streets, there wasn't any traffic anyways. But
the most traffic you had was fucking Carlton Horse, mate.
We got to think, back then, my backyard was literally 30 feet of yard and then a cornfield.
There was a lot of irate Amish tractor drivers.
Oh, the best when you're a kid, you go,
No.
we should go walking in the cornfield. Well, you can't really see. The corn's already grown up. Well, we'll just keep walking and we'll in the straight direction. We'll turn back around and walk the other way when we're done. Until you realize 20, 30, 40 minutes later, we still haven't found anything where we can see where we're going. You're walking in giant circles through the cornfield.
Yeah, what makes that the most stupid is they're planted in straight lines, you muppet.
No, they're not.
Why not?
Not in a field like that.
It's America.
In this country, everything's planted in straight lines.
So you're planted going one direction. They're all obviously all straight lined. The opposite way, they have offset each plant to where you have literally block, to where no matter which way you go, you've got another row in your way.
Only the Americans could fuck up ploughing a field, couldn't they?
Yeah, you walk down the gap.
Well, that's what I'm saying. One direction you've got a gap. One direction you don't.
Well, the direction where you don't have a gap, you walk around the edge of the field.
But that's where we were going.
Yeah. Did you see this cyclist when you knocked him off? Yeah, I saw him. He was holding on to the windscreen wiper, but he wouldn't get off. So I braked hard.
No, I just kept hitting the windshield washer fluid.
Even when I was squatting the washer.
Did you see the cyclist? Yes, he was weaving all over the place, trying to avoid me.
I had to drive on the pavement.
The fucker still didn't get off.
I had to drive along the cycle path with him.
No. So you hit the cyclist? Yes. Why? Well, come on. He was over 65. That was 150 points.
Fucking the points game.
Say, are we back to the trebuchet idea again?
What, flinging cyclists now?
No, I still think a trebuchet is the best way to deal with Vic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, problem is though, midair you'd hear him. It wouldn't be a scream or anything like that. Your brother smells of elderberries.
That's when he goes over going, "Mmm."
Mm.
Yeah, I wonder when he lands, you wouldn't have a thud, just like that nice squeaky sound from a dog toy. Just
Oh, dear.
that's it. That's who he reminds me of.
A dog toy.
The broken squeaker dog toy from Toy Story.
He
He's
does. I tell you, he
he's
looks.
Plus with Mr.
He's
Potato Head.
Wheezy.
You know the bloke in the comic shop.
Yeah. Oh
Comic
yeah,
book.
the chicken man.
That's Vic.
He looks like it, doesn't he?
Vic is the comic book. Who, let's be honest, the comic book. If you watch it, he does look a bit creepy.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a bit of a speedo.
Especially when he grabs, the toys and just dances around with them and talks to. I wonder if Vic does that when he gets a new pod in.
Do you think that was put in the films? I'm not saying Vic is one of them, but do you think that was put in the film on purpose to be creepy?
I mean, you could definitely tell when you first watched it, like it was meant to have that kind of twist to it, so it wasn't,
There's a lot of, when you look at some of these, there's a lot of videos out there like where they've like analysed what's been put in some of these cartoons, and there's some really, really
Yeah.
dark shit,
Dark.
disturbingly dark.
Listen, I prefer my kids, watch some of the older cartoons, like back even before I was even fucking born, because I don't like the new stuff and I, whatever. Until you sit down and watch some of it that you haven't watched in, 15, 20 years and you go, oh, I didn't catch that 20 years ago.
Well, the classic was Walt Disney, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They did a Nazi version of that.
So
There's an actual Nazi version of it. It's now banned, but there was a Nazi version of that. I mean, there's some really dark shit in kids' cartoons.
Well, just this, I understand they try to slip certain adult-ish humor jokes in for the parents. I had to sit there and go through this stuff, but certain ones they slipped in. If you now that you're older and you can understand them, they went a little far here and there on certain things.
Well, the record Walt Disney was a bit that way, don't they?
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's a small world.
Yep, semen stains, masturbates. There's some dark shit in this world, I'm telling you.
Also, yeah, I was just going to say that Gary Looney Tunes stuff. If you watch those, especially the original Yosemite Sam stuff. Oh, yeah. Even some of the stuff that Porky Pig's original lines were.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Where the woman with the broom.
Oh, yeah.
She was the black woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's some real disturbingly dark shit in there.
And we just enjoyed it for what it was as kids and watched it as entertainment.
And I don't know whether it's because it's been pointed out since that you look at it, or
the world has gotten so...
Is it actually as dark as we
sensitive?
Think? There's definitely some dark stuff in the world. There really is some dark stuff. Horrendously dark. The more you look back over certain things.
I think
Listen, they're watching.
The problem is, though, you look at things through the eyes of people today. The view their view on life is so different to what it was 40 years ago, 50 years ago.
Oh yeah.
The thing is the world has changed so much, hasn't it, now? It's the whole...
Well, look at products over here that have been renamed that were the same product for 40, 50, 60 years. And, sports teams and blah, 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 they got renamed because all of a sudden it's offensive.
Like that video I put in our chat, I don't know if you watched that, but...
No, I didn't get to.
Oh my fucking God, some of that is so dark that you can get arrested for basically thinking something. The police have the power to arrest somebody for a non-criminal offence that you're thinking something.
A non-criminal hate crime.
Yeah. But it isn't. It's not.
It is literally the thought police.
It is unbelievable, and this was all brought in thanks mainly to Cherie Blair.
Yeah.
So it gives the police the power to arrest somebody because they have a view on something.
That doesn't align with it. Yeah, right.
Because your view of whatever that may be, it may cause hatred or it may cause offence. So if you cause offence or what is deemed as somebody takes it as offence, that is then the police can come and arrest you. And worse than that, they can actually give you a piece of paper. This is the scary bit. They can actually give you a piece of paper which will say where you were arrested, the police force that arrested you, the offence you were arrested for, the charge that you were arrested for, all of that, the times, dates, all of that, and it doesn't till you get to the very, 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 very bottom of it, it says this is not a criminal offence in very, very small writing.
Yeah.
So if you go for a job where you need to take the what is
CRB.
it? Yeah,
CRB, yeah.
the CRB, that comes up on your CRB check
For 6 years.
for 6 years.
Be right back.
And that's for a non-criminal hate offence, which is literally the thoughts in your head. And it's
It is. It's a proper dark stuff out there, Martin. Some proper dark stuff. And the more you look into it, the more you think, oh, that's dark. Yeah. And it's bad. And yet you let your kids watch it. Do you know the one who I find really disturbing? What's his fucking name? The twat who does the Playhouse and I can't think of his name now.
You talking about Pee-wee?
No, Justin's Playhouse.
Oh, Justin Fletcher.
That bloke, I swear to God, and I know this for a fact, because I did check online on the CRB website, he has never, ever been CRB checked. Mr. Tumble. Yeah. And yet he is constantly around kids. Now, I'm not saying that Justin, who played the character of Mr. Tumble, I'm not saying he is like that. But he's never ever had a CRB check. And yet with everything that's gone on in the past regarding children and presenters.
Yeah.
Yes, a special friend, Martin. Yes.
So
Well,
why
you
can't we be friends? Because you're 45 and I'm 7.
You had Philip Schofield fisting fucking Gordon the Gopher. Huh?
Tyler would enjoy that one.
Nobody ever talks
All I
about
can think
Gordon.
about was the poor buttered chicken.
Nobody ever talks about Gordon the Gopher's feelings, do they?
Or Ed the Duck.
Exactly. Gordon the Gopher was
Really?
fucking abused.
What about Elmo?
Think how Jose Jalapeno felt with the stick.
And I say, you want another dark one, though, the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That is dark.
I say, wasn't there another one made, like a third one done?
Yes.
I haven't seen that
prequel one.
I liked the original.
Prequel
The
one.
original I loved with Gene Wilder.
Oh, well, yeah.
The
that
original was fun.
Except for the boat scene.
The Johnny Depp one, the Johnny Depp version, I'm sorry.
That was creepy.
He played that part. I know he's very good at doing the sort of creepy parts. He's really good at that.
High pitched kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but you look who was the director for it. It was Tim Burton.
Yeah.
I love Tim Burton.
Fair.
I love Tim Burton films, but that film was just holy shit. This is meant to be for kids, you know.
Yeah, but you look at some of the stuff on Nightmare Before Christmas. That gets dark as well.
Martin, Mr. Starmer just had some Ukrainian boys round as friends. Special friends.
They were checking his piping.
Yeah, and they found a lot of clogs.
So they unclogged them for him.
I hope they use the detail for tires.
Oh,
There was a crack in his back passage.
So Speckle.
That had to be repaired. Filled.
Yeah.
Craig.
He had that filled, and then he cracked it again.
good. No, I don't think there were any raccoons involved, Block. But that's more Tyler's thing. Raccoons.
Yes.
Lord Ali helped him fill his back door. That's all you can say.
He certainly worked on it a lot.
Yeah. He worked on his back door.
Problem is that I think he took the whole, Mama said going out the door, don't the doorknob hit you or the good Lord split you. Yeah, he took that as a good way to leave the house every day.
The knob definitely hit him. And that's our Prime Minister. Makes you proud.
Him and Senor Cheeto, Oh, why? Is my fly down? Oh, no, it's up. I see your point. It's up.
I don't know, Block. We're trying to work it out, get to the bottom of it, as it were. But it's
Yeah, it's not onto something. Tyler's into something.
yeah, he seems to be into something that is illegal in most countries. He's into raccoons.
Yeah, and half the states of America.
Not this half.
The worrying thing is it's not illegal in half the states of America.
Let's have a look for a laugh. I'm just going to look something up.
That's the funny thing on the bicycle trade things that I'm on for oddities and everything. Depending on what's put up, literally it will in the pricing go know your local laws before you purchase this item and have it shipped to your state.
Yeah.
Because you can get in all kinds of trouble. You buy the wrong bone or whatever, skull, depending on animal.
And Tyler knows. He's only been arrested twice.
They took my caribou.
Are you sure you don't want to revise your wording there slightly?
Depends what you think it means.
I'm just thinking in terms, of taking things. Particularly if you take it from behind.
And we're back to big. Oh. I was going to ask you, though, Bill, because most of the mods I use, if anything, are not 18s anymore. How are you getting battery life for that Hog 200?
It's not bad, actually. I'm about 3/4 of a day per se.
Yeah.
But I've got the new Molicel 30s.
Oh, do you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What are those rated at?
30 amp, 3000 milliamp hour.
That's all I'm going to say on the subject. I'll let you guys go and check our chat.
I don't want to.
You need to read the top paragraph. And we'll leave it at that.
I didn't want to know that.
You already knew it, didn't you?
No. That's not my thing, man.
Yeah. Molicell's P30B, 3000 milliamp hour, 30 amp rating.
Bill's trying to keep the subject on subject. Yes,
I
exactly.
No. If you're going to do that, because Lee made that comment, now look up what's legal in like Alabama and Kentucky.
No, let's not look what's
Let's
legal.
not look at what's legal in Alabama and Kentucky.
Tyler's thinking of moving.
See, block. That is the reaction we get for everybody that finds out the state I live in. Oh, Ohio. I'm sorry.
What can we say about Ohio?
We got meth heads and cornfields.
Meth
What else
heads,
do you need to say?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
right
There was
place.
another serial killer that was in Ohio as well.
Oh,
I
who
was
was
watching
that?
about the other night. I can't think of his name now, but he killed about 10 people.
You also had Ed Gein.
Oh, yeah, Ed Gein was also Ohio, right?
Yes. Yes, Lee, I'm sure it is legal in Lincolnshire too.
It's definitely legal in Norfolk.
That's why everybody has webbed toes.
Oh, Lisa. It's all about the timing of the punchline.
Do you know, there's stuff that is legal in countries that is, you look at, you wouldn't believe some of the things that are actually legal. You just think, really? Why? We actually went through a stage of looking up weird American laws at one point.
Oh,
And this isn't me having a dig at Tyler, because even Tyler was cracking up at these. There was like, it's legal to own an alligator, but it is not legal to park your alligator outside by a fire hydrant.
No, it's not. It's not legal to walk your alligator down the sidewalk on Sundays on without a leash.
Yep. You can't park your horse in a bar. I mean, who came up with
That's
these?
understandable.
I don't know who makes the laws in your country, but I think they need.
Updated a bit. Like I had to Google it. Arizona, it is illegal to have your donkey have a bathtub as a place to sleep.
Well, that seems like a good idea. That's a good law.
Alabama, no fake mustaches in churches if they cause laughter. Alaska, don't be visibly drunk in a bar.
I have to agree with Martin here. You know, a good sized bird, childbearing hips, and nice milky udders. There's nothing wrong with that, Martin.
Fucking hell. But think about
And
that. In
certain
Alaska,
parts
it's
of
illegal to
Devon,
be visibly drunk
Tiverton.
in a bar.
It doesn't matter whether it's your cousin or not.
What if you're half 14 times removed, half brother, sister, cousin, Uncle Larry mixture?
Yeah, but if you go up into the Ozarks, I don't think there's any restrictions.
In Colorado, indoor furniture is banned on porches. You would not believe how many people I've seen with sofas on their front porches in Ohio.
What about outdoor furniture inside?
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, that's all right. Just thought I'd check on this. You see, people come to this show for our knowledge of the law.
Delaware, it is illegal to whisper in church.
And if anybody comes to this show and listens to anything we say, go and get help, please. Go and seek help, because
Seek counselling.
do not take any legal advice from any of the four idiots.
I think the man needs to move to Georgia. Eating fried chicken with a fork is illegal.
What?
No, I agree with that. Use your fingers to
In Florida, unmarried women cannot parachute on Sundays.
No, because they whistle. I'll let you think about that one for a second.
It's the human Nerf dart. Or the footballs.
I had a mate of mine for years when we were younger. A friend of ours, I had him convinced that Chinese women had their the different parts the other way. It didn't go front to back; it went across.
And when it winked, it disappeared completely. Matt, did you know in Idaho that cannibalism is illegal unless for survival?
Oh, that's all right then. Because if I run short, I might get a bit peckish.
If you can't afford your electricity bill, you might have to eat your neighbor.
Cannibal's legal for survival. Cannibalism, American food.
Cannibalism.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, but the trouble is, you're going to be eating an American who's been fed on American
food. Yeah.
In Indiana, it's illegal to sell beer already cold from the grocery store. It can't be refrigerated until after you buy it.
Why?
I think so. That's Indiana. How many people, if they had immediately cold beer, given alcoholics aren't going to care, but would be drinking that 6-pack in the truck on the way home?
Yes, Lee. Cannibal Corpse. I come blood.
Ice cream trucks are banned in Indianapolis, Iowa. Or sorry, in Indianola. The fuck's Indianola?
Indianola.
Indianola, Iowa.
That's a bit around the outside.
What, just outside the net?
That's how it is. Just around the outside.
You know what, though? Here's what's going to kill you, Matt. In Louisiana, bear wrestling is prohibited.
Oh.
That means if you want to wrestle them, you've got to get dressed.
Yeah.
No, it just means you got to watch what you pick up from the bar on Friday night.
Well, that's true too.
Mhm.
That's probably good advice.
In Maine, in establishments that are serving alcohol, a special permit is required for dancing.
Well,
For the establishment or for the people dancing?
For the people dancing.
it does depend on the person dancing. Let's be honest, because you do see some people dancing, and you think,
Yeah, 8 beers
Wait.
later, trying to do the windmill with kids around. Where?
Excuse me, miss. Would you like to dance? Sorry, my permit's not up to date.
No, she looks back at you. Do you have your permit?
I've just got this vision of the police bursting through the door like with the guns out, arresting somebody. You haven't got a license to dance.
In Massachusetts, no gorillas are allowed in the back seats of cars.
That's a stupid rule.
They can be in the front seat, but not the back seat.
Well, I always have a gorilla in my front seat. And that in no way is me calling a lager a
I need to
gorilla.
stop looking at you. No,
I was just going to ask, is that
Matt.
a fit in for you?
in Minnesota, greased pig contests are illegal. And if anybody doesn't know what a greased pig contest is, well, there you go.
I have a nasty feeling I have a good idea what a greased pig contest is.
I'm assuming you don't have those over there?
No.
Quite literally a greased pig, and you got a room full of adults trying to win prize money, trying to catch the greased pig as it runs around a huge fucking enclosure.
No, we definitely don't have those here.
Is anyone else sensing that Tyler may have partaken in this?
No, but I've seen it at state fairs.
He's very quick to deny that, wasn't he?
No, but I'm saying I've seen it.
I'm going to ask him, Mum.
In New Jersey, men are not allowed to knit during fishing season.
That's truly greased pig wrestling. That does sound like a night out in Leeds.
That's the better ones.
Yeah,
They need to be more specific with this one because they don't mention exactly which type. All it says is in New York, throwing balls at heads for fun is prohibited. They could have been more specific with that one.
I think so. Yeah, I think we need.
I mean, the hole with the ping pong balls is in trouble then. Sorry,
know-
the specialist artiste.
All right, last one. Sorry. Second to last one. Oklahoma, horse tripping events are banned. So you're not allowed to go out and, stick your foot out and trip a horse. It's not allowed.
Oh, I thought you meant giving a horse LSD.
No, that's fine.
That's okay then.
And the last one, Ohio, certain crimes aren't prosecutable on Sundays unless you're on a river.
So that's how you get round the rules.
I'd like to say
How about
America.
timing? There you see.
You see, I'd like to say America has a lot of fucking ridiculous rules, but I also know about the UK.
Also,
And we
we
have a lot of
weird older
ridiculous
rules.
fucking rules as well. We have a lot of really stupid rules. There's some rules that you just think, what the fuck?
So it wasn't like New York or something. It's illegal to spit on the sidewalk.
I just, where the fuck these ideas come up from?
No, see, that's the thing. It's not where the idea comes from. It's who did the dumb shit enough times or bad enough the first time they had to make the law.
Well, I mean, who put a donkey in the bath so it could have a kip,
Well, who put a gorilla in their back seat and didn't think to strap him in the front?
Well,
think about it. At those times, there probably weren't any back seatbelts anyway.
And much, looser laws on owning gorillas, apparently.
I don't think there should be.
I was going to say, in a lot of states of America, it's still not mandatory to even have rear seat belts.
True.
I'm pretty sure that's universal.
No, it's not.
Maybe it's just a common sense thing.
Yeah,
Wait.
but they're not mandatory in. There's a lot of about 2/3 of the states.
You see, I think the law on women driving in their nightwear before 6 a.m. I think that has to be. You have to be careful on that. There should be an age limit, and it must be. You've got to sort of. It's got to be a
definition of what nightwear it is.
Yes. If I was in charge of the laws in this country, there would be adjustments.
Yeah, Matt would be driving down the road at 1 a.m. in a muumuu.
With a gorilla in the back.
Chasing a greased pig.
It'd be great if the copper stops you with it. Have you been drinking? Well, I wouldn't do this and shit if I was sober.
No, the bad part is when he caught you riding the gorilla after the pig.
Donkey Kong!
See, it's a whole Harambe thing all over again.
Oh, dear.
I still remember when that whole thing happened, and all I could think was, I understand protecting the child in the situation, but A, you didn't have to kill the gorilla, and B, what dumbass parent lets their kid fall into the fucking gorilla enclosure? Oh yeah, I forgot you got that.
Nice little bottle of whiskey.
Little bottle.
Yeah, but have you seen the shape of the bottle?
I'm assuming matches the box.
The bottle's hexagonal.
Well,
It's done as a ship's bottle, isn't it?
Yeah. The Sexton Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Does it come with a glass too?
Comes with a glass as well.
Pinky's out, Bill. Pinky's out. Until he throws the glass into his
This
computer.
is just when you hear the glass go crack.
You don't. This is fucking heavy glass.
Bill, get your BG, bud. Looks a little stuck.
Told you before about this, Bill. Always use lube.
Look how weighted.
Oh, wow.
that is.
That's nice.
Okay, that's actually really nice. Now he's going to put it back in and go to get it out later, and it's still not going to come out.
No, it's not a problem.
Well, the orifice is a bit more stretched now, so it goes in easy.
Yeah, it'll come out easier the second time.
Always does.
I don't want to know about your personal sexual issues.
I was going to say to fuck with you, but it was going to go too raw. Oh, there's no issue.
But yeah, I thought that just looks like an interesting bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Now, dare I say how much you spent on that one? I'm sure it wasn't super cheap.
It wasn't expensive, I don't think. It was 25 quid.
Oh, dude, no.
Not too bad.
Especially with a glass like that with it. I mean, shoot, that glass alone's probably worth at least. I mean, if it's worth, a shekel, it's worth 10, quid.
A shekel.
For this, your life story.
Oh, for dinner!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck his shekel.
As much as he makes in a week.
But yeah, I thought
Now, did you get the other purchase too, Bill? The packet of gravel?
no,
No, it's just
Just
got,
2 points this time,
no,
right?
no. But I've got 2 pointed ones.
Every time I do this, Matt goes, "Why did we show him this shit?" Yeah, but I've watched so many Father Ted episodes in the last couple of weeks; it's ridiculous.
well, there's only 3 fucking seasons.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem was I was trying to find it on YouTube, and it was bits and pieces here and there. Like one channel would have a couple episodes, all that shit. I pieced through most of it. I knew I missed a couple here and there, and then I come to find out that Tubi has all 3 seasons on the fucking app. So I was restarting from there so I could actually catch. 'Cause I realized I missed at least a couple episodes per season.
Yeah.
By rewatching the
I
other day,
like the
when I
one-
was
I
trying
like
to
the one with
protest
the little
the foreign film.
I liked the one with the little black sticker on the window.
So, Father, you're a racist now.
I did watch that one the other day too.
I
You're
think one of my
meant to have
favourite.
a dignified protest against this film, not make it the most successful film they've ever had.
Favourite one is when he's fixing the car.
Oh God, yeah.
It's all right. It's only a little dent. I can get that out. Ding, 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 ding.
It comes back and it looks like it's been through a crusher.
The best talking to Father Jack. What? No, what? Not what? Would you like a glass of brandy? Yes, please.
Father Jack was brilliant. The whole character of Father Jack. You see, what makes it worse is if you came to Ireland,
You probably meet a few of them.
you would understand the joke behind it even more. Believe me.
I'll say one of the best ones though was where Ted had to kick the bishop up the arse and they had to get it on photograph.
Or when Father Jack found the personal bag and he had his tape of his family and everything that he was hiding. He's like, we got to get some dirt on him or something's going to send us to this country and that. All these different. Father Jack just sitting there smiling, holding the bottle of brandy, holding the tape.
One I was going to ask you, Brock, how did your elections go? Elections, before you lot make a joke about another word.
Wasn't going to say a thing.
Being the childish bunch that you are.
Depending how many he had in time frame, it's impressive or worrying. So,
Crap.
I take it the Greens got in them.
You can have ours for free.
I'll send you somebody right now, bud.
Believe me, if you had to put up with ours, you would be overjoyed with what you've elected.
Oh, that was brilliant in the caravan. Graham Norton, fucking brilliant.
What about when they did Eurovision Song Contest?
My lovely horse.
Yeah.
I said I did find another old movie to watch the other day, and I wasn't going to watch it because it looked stupid, but it was one of Tommy Chong's films.
Oh.
So I'll give it a whirl. Have you heard of the there's like 4 or 5 of them, the movie's Evil Bong?
Yep.
Yeah.
I had
I've
never
got
seen these.
Oh, I've got them.
So I put the first one on while I'm at work and sat there. I'm like, what the living fuck did I just watch?
Yes, Gary, I totally agree. Brendan Gracie, right there. Brendan Gracie, to a lot of people who are Irish, will probably not have heard of Brendan Gracie. What I advise anybody to do is go and look up on YouTube Brendan Gracie. Okay, he's an Irish comic, and he was in Father Ted. He played the bearded. He was like another vicar or another priest, but he was like this out of control thug who was listening to dance music at full volume.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That's Brendan Gracie.
Okay.
Right? Look up Brendan Gracie when he does his stand-up. That fucking bloke is brilliant. Yeah, Brendan Gracie block.
No,
He is fucking. There's one of his monologues that he does. He doesn't necessarily jokes, Brendan Gracie. He does sort of monologues, and one of them he does about an Irish wedding. Most people in the world don't realise, right, about Irish weddings. They don't realise something, okay? An Irish wedding or an Irish wake goes like this. There's a famous story of an American asking an Irishman, so how much do you drink when you go, for instance, a wedding or something? Don't know. Well, you've got to know roughly how much you drink. Well, not really. Well, when do you start drinking? Well, the day before the wedding. Well, yeah, but what time? Well, you get there about 10 o'clock. You find that there's a pub on Google Maps opposite the fucking where you're stopping. You go in and start drinking the day before the wedding. You drink all the way through the wedding, all the way through the reception, all the way the next day. This is an Irish, and that is true.
Jeez.
Right, an Irish wake is just as bad.
What's the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish wake?
You get less sandwiches at an Irish wake.
And the dress.
Yes, you get a funeral. You'll get sandwiches and soup. That's the difference.
Yeah. Other than that, there's always a fight 3/4 of the way through, involving everybody.
The scariest thing you will ever witness is an Irish wake. If you ever get invited to an Irish wake.
I remember the last week that I went to, and hey, I got to go to this week. First thing out of Matt's mouth, how many fights you get they're going to have while you're there? What do you mean fights?
Honestly, Irish wakes are fucking epic. Epic.
I'm saying it doesn't matter, wedding or wake, there's always a fight.
It's very similar, Block. It's very similar because you've got to think the tradition of the obviously German. There's a lot of like the pagan and Celt side of. It's sort of a bit of a crossover between the old traditions. So you've still got all the Celtic pagan side, obviously in Ireland. The same as there's still a lot of that in Germany and the Slavic side and all of that. So the actual traditions towards death are still very traditional. People still do things like when there's a death in the family, they'll always have the body still in the house. They'll have an open casket if it's possible. They'll always have the windows open to let the spirit out. You always cover mirrors. Cover the mirrors because you don't want the spirit going into the mirror and then it's trapped. It's very traditional,
which is funny. They put extra mirrors in the funeral homes here.
You see, anywhere else in the world, a funeral takes ages. A funeral in Ireland will be like a couple of days. It's done. The burial side of it is done fast, but there's like the party that goes with it. I think it's more than anything, it's just any excuse.
I'll say we don't have parties.
Oh yeah, we have. The Irish have an excuse for parties.
I've also got to have family that sees death as an only negative thing, pretty much.
Michael.
Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. Yeah, they do, Gary. The tradition is to keep the clock at the same time.
I'll say the only weddings I've ever been to that were extended, put it that way. You know what I mean? The worst one was probably the Mennonite wedding. Talk about you'd expect to go in, vows, maybe a little this and that, you know, and oh no, that happens after a 6-hour church service.
I tell you, the worst wedding I've ever been to was an Orthodox Jewish wedding.
I'll say Catholic weddings are interesting too. Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, on your knees, sit down.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Orthodox Jew, but if you want one that really goes for it, a Hindu wedding.
Yeah.
See, I don't know what traditions.
That's 48 hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And if you ever want to make money, go to a Hindu wedding, because they have a tradition of pinning the money to the dress. They pin money
off the dress mat.
No, you you wouldn't want to do that. But that's what they do. They pin money.
Yeah.
What's that tradition of like that's to start their life from that point on?
Married life.
Yeah.
But they can make at the weddings. Some of the brides come away with thousands.
Yeah, I did see that, Gary. I did see about that. Yeah. I don't know why people do stuff like that. It's
What's my lovely night last night when I found out 20 minutes away there was an active shooter situation and, you know, attempted vehicular homicide.
Yeah. Well, you had that. We had some arsehole, two arseholes attacking people on a train.
Mm-hmm.
Mike DJing at a Hindu wedding. I want to see Mike in a turban.
I want to see this. I do.
I want to see Mike in a turban. I just, for some strange reason, I want to see Mike wearing a turban.
Yeah. The Hindu and Sikh weddings. I've been to a Hindu wedding.
Yeah, there's something else.
But it is total pageantry. But the men and the women are completely separated by a curtain.
Yeah. But the food that they do, fuck me. What are those little cakes they do? The really sweet ones that you and I can't eat anymore. I really like them. They're like little, almost like a marzipan type.
Yeah.
Type of cake, but they're not. There's a proper name for them. They're fucking amazing. You'll have never had these, Tyler, but they're like a little cake.
Sorry, I was talking to Noble. What are you talking about?
There's Hindu and Sikh weddings. They have these little cakes, only about an inch squares.
Okay.
And I don't know what they are exactly, but they are so fucking sweet. But my God, they're fucking absolutely fucking amazing. No, Mike, you cannot get away with riding your motorbike with a fucking turban on. You are not a Sikh Indian. Mind you might as well try it. Everybody else seems to get away with shit. It's my religion. I have to carry this knife. It's part of my ceremonial religion.
It's part of my traditional dress.
I can see it now.
Why you carry a kukri? It's part of my culture now.
Yeah, he would have to be Nepalese. And I need to get another kukri for my collection.
That's one actually I've never got for my collection.
Awesome. You can buy them online.
Oh yeah, well, especially over here.
The problem I have in Ireland is actually getting. It's not the south. It's easy to get knives to go into the south. It's getting them into the north. So I think I'm going to have to start importing knives through into the south because I have people in the south who I can get them sent to.
Whatever you do, don't send him to Bill. He's on too many
It
watches.
might be, Mike. I think you know the capes I'm on about. They're like, I don't know how to describe them. I describe them as like a marzipan type cake, but they're. I think you might be right. It might be.
Like almost like a creme brulee top to it, like a.
No. They're
no.
literally like a.
Be the
What
could be,
would you describe?
well, there's the barfi, there's the Kaja Halwa Ladu. They're
I think Mike beat Mike.
they're rolled in coconut.
Mike's saying about the bento cake.
Yeah,
Kind of, Mike. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Really like a sweet. They're more of a sweet than a cake, but they're so kind of halfway between.
Okay.
It sounds weird, but they're fucking gorgeous. Right? But
they are literally tiny sponge saturated in syrup and then rolled in coconut or edible apples,
like jasmine and
yeah.
oh, they're fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, there's quite a few of the Ladu.
But if you've got any sort of like diabetes or anything, fucking
Yeah.
you'd be dead.
Jalabis, pan truffle. There are so many cakes, it's unreal. Cardamom mawa cake, that is gorgeous. That's cashew.
I love cashews.
Yeah.
Love cashew nuts. Got sidetracked on food now.
But there are, there are literally hundreds of these different Indian sweets. They have such a sweet tooth, though.
Yeah, they do.
Tell you what, though, I think you guys have already turned my head on light food and everything. I think I'm starting to mess with the kids' heads at this point. We got them juice boxes. We did a Halloween party the other night and did pumpkins, did all that. Well, we ended up getting like Hawaiian Punch juice boxes. I'm like, they're sitting there. They had a couple left, so they're drinking them this morning. I'm like, do me a favor, read what's in the ingredient list. He goes, okay, it's water. I'm like, hey, cool. Water's the main ingredient. What's next? What's the next ingredient? High fructose corn syrup. I'm like, yep.
Yeah. This is the problem you've got.
High fructose corn syrup, less than 2% total of all the fruits that are in it. And then red 40 and blue 1. That was pretty much all that was in it.
Yeah.
It's no wonder, it's like we've said before, we pick on you with the American diet, which isn't your fault, obviously, but it's no wonder you end up with kids who are like so fucking hyper because they have like the fruit boxes or whatever. You put fruit box on it, then they put loads of pictures of like fruit.
That's the funny thing. He was reading, I'm like, can you read what's in it? Before he read the ingredient list, he's like, what says it has vitamin D and vitamin C? And I'm like, okay, read the actual ingredient list, not their advertisement on the front of it.
Yeah. This is what, I mean, it's good if you teach the kids to actually like look and notice this shit now, they're going to be, oh yeah, shit, yeah. Well,
Well, said I have that air fryer now, and I told him, I said, the microwave is only for reheating leftovers at this point. If you don't need to use it, don't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally agree, Martin. proper Indian food. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of.
See, I still have never had a curry.
Oh, you are missing out.
You're definitely missing out. Proper Indian food. Proper
See,
Indian.
we actually
food.
have a couple of restaurants just up the road because of demographic in the area and everything else that are actual proper places. You have to watch obviously which ones are.
Yeah.
Here's what we give the Americans. Here's what we eat type places.
Yeah.
But
The thing is, those that have here's what for the Americans and here's what we eat, you can ask them for one of their curries.
oh no, I meant like it's the type of place that they'll have one menu, but you say somebody goes in and orders the same thing I would. What I get and what they get is not going to be the same thing.
Yeah, but you can ask them for theirs.
Just depends how they see you.
Yeah, sounds about right, Lise. Sounds about right.
In fact, you go into a lot of the restaurants here. Ask for the chef's pot.
Yes, Michael, he did. He's
Chef's
never.
pot or the staff pot in an Indian restaurant.
I can light the fire really bad, Matt. Mike, I've never had a Guinness.
Mike, he's never had a ruby. It's you don't know what you're missing. A good, and it doesn't have to be a really hot curry. A good curry is full of flavour.
Yeah.
This bullshit, right? You'll hear people talk about curry. Oh, I've had the hottest curry in the world. Whip-de fucking do, dickhead. It actually winds me up, okay? Certain people who will say, oh, I've had the hottest curry in the world.
Oh, like trying to brag because of how hot the curry was?
I've had a fowl, which is the hottest curry in the world. Yeah, and a proper fowl is really nice, okay?
Yeah. A proper fowl is
Proper
nice.
fowl. There's a difference. A proper fowl. But you can get a korma, you can get who was it? A good butter chicken. Very much Lee. Because Lee isn't into his spicy. Lee doesn't like hot. Which is fine. Not everybody does like hot food.
Right.
See, I like hot food. My stomach fucking hates it, but I like it.
Here's something for you, Gary. Beef curry is not Indian, and nor is egg fried rice. It's that simple. A beef curry is actually technically an insult to the Indians.
I love tikkas.
I love tikkas, booners, jalfrezis.
I like a dansak.
Yeah,
dansak's nice. Although sometimes that can be a bit dry for me. Too much cardamom in it. Booners are nice. There are, precisely, Mike.
A balti can be nice if it's done right.
Done right, a balti can be fantastic.
Any of the madrasses.
Yeah.
Not right now.
And what people don't realise is madras can go anywhere from a korma's heat right up to the heat that you will get from a vindaloo. Unlike a vindaloo, though, it's got flavour.
Yep.
All the vindaloo of is chili and burnt onion.
You see, there's curries that do like certain regions. Every region in India will have a different curry.
Yeah.
So you'll get certain regions that will concentrate on meat-based curries. there's certain curries that are only vegetarian curries, some of which are vegetarian ones are really, really good, actually.
Fantastic
You want to see
vegetarian.
my-
Put your pussy away.
Hey, he had his balls chopped off 2 days ago. He's sad.
Bless him. You also get fish curries.
I say you go down Goa and round there, the fish curries are amazing.
Yeah.
So you're saying obviously quality of curry matters. So I shouldn't pull a mank and go get a frozen one off the shelf?
No,
Gary, a properly
we do have some supermarkets that employed good Indian chefs to design their curries for them.
Really?
properly made curry, an Indian properly made curry, is much, much healthier than a Chinese.
Much.
You got to add the MSG for flavor.
Much more flavour in it, much nicer to eat. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm a big fan of lamb madrasses.
Yeah,
Really, yeah, lamb madras done right is. Oh,
I must admit, pork madras is nice as well.
yeah, have that with your nan. Your nan bread.
But then you've got all the different breads for eating a curry with.
Yeah.
A lot of places you don't have rice with the curry. You have naan breads, peshwari, naan, things like that.
Chapatis.
Chapatis, yeah.
I can make chapatis by hand. They're ever so easy.
Yeah, they are.
A properly done lamb Indian curry, a madras or something, Gary. If it's done properly, it will not be greasy or anything. It will just be perfect. It's really nice. The lamb just falls apart.
I said, you got me looking up local restaurants. And this looks good.
Oh, you get some of the Kashmiri curries. They're gorgeous.
Mel's happy to be home.
Just you click your heels together and the tornado. Oh, oh, see this is a good place. So I clicked on the chicken vindaloo, right? For it has our spice level. It goes mild, hot, Indian hot, medium regular, and low medium. They have an Indian hot level.
Indian hot isn't as hot as you think.
You wouldn't think so?
No, it's not.
Just don't have. There's certain curries I would always say to avoid.
Vindaloo being the main one.
Oh, it tastes of burnt onions.
Mm.
And
'Cause that's
chili. No, tell that. It tastes of capsaicin and burnt onions. Doesn't even taste of chili.
I've had Indonesian food block, and some Indonesian food is lovely.
Ooh, they have mango lassis.
You'll need it with some curries.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. This is a mistake people make, is they think Indian hot is ridiculously hot, and it's not.
Right, Gary. Everybody brings up about the fal. Okay. Yes, the fal is the hottest curry you can get. There's a but here. A good fal.
Yeah, it's cracking on your seat right now.
A good fal will have flavour.
It has.
You'll get all the flavours of the chilies, all the flavours of the herbs, the spices.
But there are several different types of chili. There are several types of pepper. There are good vegetables in it. And to do properly, a fowl can take anything up to a week. Which is why normally restaurants just have a rolling pot of sauce.
Yeah.
Then put with your vegetables are cooked fresh and your meat is cooked fresh. And then you put a fowl sauce over it.
To be honest with you, Block, the heat doesn't bother me. I don't mind it. I can eat hot. I can eat hot food, spice-wise. But it has to be hot food that has taste. I've done stupid challenges like hottest pepper in the world, hottest blah, blah, all that shit. Yeah, I can do all that. But if I'm going to have a meal and it's going to be a hot, spicy meal, then it's got to be flavourful. It's got to have good taste in it. I like something that you enjoy the flavour.
Well, that's my thing. I like spice and, like when I make my own chili and stuff like that, but I'm not going to just add a bunch of heat to it and go that way. I've got all my different, spices.
I just realized I want to pick up on something that Gary said there about a butter chicken. If that had a very runny sauce, that wasn't a butter chicken.
A butter chicken should be thicker, if you know what I mean. It should be quite.
It should be enough. You pour it on rice, and it holds a thick crust over the rice.
Almost gloopy.
Yeah.
I know it's not a very good description of food. What's the meal that Craig has cooked for us? It's gloopy. No,
well, that's like chowder.
But you know what I mean? It's like a sticky sauce almost.
It's a coating sauce.
Thank you. Our chef has spoken. I do like butter chicken, though. I think butter chicken is such an easy, and it's easy to make, butter chicken.
It is.
Even you could do it, Tyler.
Even me.
And yeah, butter chicken should be thicker than a korma, and a korma is relatively thick because it's got a lot of coconut.
What I mean by even you is, even in America, you could get the stuff.
I was going to say, are you questioning my ability to cook the food or get the food ingredients to make said food?
At times, but you could easily get the stuff to make it, and it's a healthy meal. It would be a good meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the kids could eat it. The kids could eat it. It's not like you'd give it to the kids and they'd be like, "Fuck, that's hot."
Turning their mouth off. Right.
It's not hot. It's got a hint of spice, a hint. Yeah, I mean, I get why people don't like overly hot food. I really do. I get it.
That's a good way to put it, Mike. A binding sauce. Thick enough that it holds food on your fork.
Okay.
That saves your t-shirt, then, Mike.
That's why he has the bib.
No, you just hold the plate. You hold the plate there above your beard, you see. That way it will go in your beard.
Hey, all of us with long
He was saving that for later.
And half it goes down your beard.
Do you know, you saying that, Martin, Gwendolyn, my daughter, she likes a curry. Obviously not overly hot. Obviously, I wouldn't do that to her.
Wow.
Although she did once she nicked off my plate once. I think that was a Balti. And it was a hot Balti. Yeah, she didn't do it ever again.
I mean, I was fortunate once that me, my mum, actually all the family was invited round. There was an Indian lass did secretarial course with my mother.
Yeah.
Because she was Indian and being in Gould, and nobody would talk to her. Well, my mum's like, she's just another person.
Them fuzzy wuzzies.
So they got talking, and we got invited round for a meal. And it was her husband's family recipe.
Fucking hell.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that when it's family recipe.
But yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
was her husband's family recipe
Yeah.
for a curry. Absolutely gorgeous. The only thing that caught me out was I bit into a hot pepper, into a hot peppercorn. I was only about 8 or 9, so
It has a kick.
it caught me out a little bit.
Yep, they have a kick to them.
Yeah, they do.
Mm.
I've always given like Gwendolyn's tried. I think all kids should try things. Obviously, not overly hot.
Oh, right.
You know, you're not going to give like your kids. We're not going to give. Well, unless they really play up, we're not going to give them like Carolina Reaper chilies. It's as funny as in one way. It might
A guy I work with gave me a bag of the pre-dried ghost peppers, and I cracked the bag open, took a smell. I'm like, decent kick to it. Kids are like, oh, what's that? Go ahead and smell it. Big old whiff. Oh, okay. It's like even the smell off it gets you a fucking nose burn.
Oh,
But it's like
get
people.
the same if you open a fresh jar of English mustard and stick it under the nose.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll know. It'll clear your nose.
Mm.
And if you open a jar with mustard powder and take a good sniff, that'll really clear your
That's
nose.
a different thing, Bill.
No, it's not.
You're not supposed to mainline or mustard powder. Just saying.
Says who?
There's got to be a warning label somewhere.
Why? We're English. We're
Yeah,
not
it's
that
called
stupid.
common sense.
Yeah, we're English. We're not
Yes.
stupid enough to actually snort it.
So, okay.
Been there,
So
Martin.
I
Been there.
remember when I was in probably like 3rd or 4th grade, a kid decided that he was going to do that with hot sauce and snort hot sauce up his nose in the middle of lunch. It was all fun and games till the blood started coming out.
Snot pouring down his face.
Mm.
Oh, it just makes me laugh at them. Just lately, everybody's doing like hot sauce challenges and this challenge and that challenge, and you look at them and I just think,
And
you're a bunch of fucking little fucking faggots.
I would love to see them do the smoothies.
None of them will do it,
That's what I'm saying.
mate. I challenged so many people, and half the people who said, "Oh, I'm used to doing this. I can do anything. I'm nah."
I said a fair while ago now, I can't do the really hot curries and that. I can't do a hot
Not with
madras.
your stomach, you fucking hell.
No,
It would mess me up horribly if I
You'd
actually.
be in hospital, mate.
But it's like a korma is only really a madras with a lot of coconut milk added.
Yeah.
A pasanda is the same, but with a lot of almond milk and ground almond. And they're very mild because almonds and coconut take all the heat out of the spices.
I'll say probably neutralize the capsaicin in a lot of it.
Yeah.
Michael, you bastard. You know it's hot when you start sweating like, and your nose starts dripping. You know it's getting warm.
It's like we've got the wing places here. If you get their highest level wing, there's a waiver that goes with it.
Yeah, but the thing is, Martin, I get that. If you don't like, it's not being a fanny. It's like Lee doesn't like overly spicy food, right? That's fine. Whatever. You don't like spicy food, you don't like it.
Yeah.
I do. Mike does. It's not a fucking look what I can do competition. It's eat what you enjoy.
Gary, you would be surprised how many spices are actually in a korma. There are nearly as many spices in a korma as a fowl. The difference is you bring all the heat down with coconut oil and coconut pulp.
Eat down.
But I mean,
Yes, Lisa, there.
I've been in Indian restaurants though where their moderate curries would make the American hot wings look like nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking places where a moderate curry is hotter than your hot wings, including the ones where you need a waiver.
Yeah.
I know those atomic ones they do are fucking ridiculous.
Still nowhere near a foul, not done properly.
One thing too, the American way of doing hot and spicy food is let's make it unbearably hot, not flavorful and then spicy on top of that.
It's, a lot of it is the proving a point thing, isn't it?
It's the one-upmanship bullshit. Yeah.
And it is bullshit.
See, that's where I'm at. At least I want that balance of I do like a spice and a kick to my food, but if I can't have the flavor behind it, I can't taste it. It's not worth having it be spicy.
If you can find an Indian store, get a chili-free curry-based powder.
Okay.
Then make it up with some chicken, a bit of coconut milk. That will give you a fairly authentic curry. But the only place you'll get it will be an actual Indian.
I said there's a very small Indian grocer right up the road.
Right. If you've got a small Indian grocer, they should do.
He's 3'2".
Yeah, they should do a chili-free curry powder.
And that is.
He makes the chili powder by candlelight.
And Block, you're right. Spices are there to enhance food, not take it over. Bang on.
Right.
Yeah. Very, very true.
My cat is dying. He's like, it's 5 minutes past supposed to eat. Okay.
Yeah, I've not made one from scratch for about 7 or 8 years. But to do it properly from scratch was a lot of work.
Yeah.
We quite often have the Chinese curry paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that you just add the water to. But I always add like some mango chutney to it, touch of milk, because the mango chutney just takes some of the bitterness away from it as well.
Yeah.
No, Lisa, it doesn't have goldfishes in it.
Peanut butter as well. Make it a sort of satay.
Warning, may contain real goldfish.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Yeah, usually that one.
We still do here, Block. I do anyway. I have curry powder, Madras, the curry powder, different curry powders, tucked away in my little spice cupboard.
I would say the other one that's often worth paying the little bit extra for, though, is a good curry paste, because it mixes in a lot faster. So the curry,
How'd that work out?
it can have the time it takes to make a curry properly
It does.
because
Mm-hmm.
it balances all your spices in advance.
It certainly does. Yeah, that is the only problem, Martin. If you do a good curry, you do end up the house does smell like a curry house afterwards.
Yeah.
Mm.
That much spice and everything, I could imagine.
I don't mind my house smelling like a curry house.
Michael,
I love the smell of a curry.
Michael,
Mm.
no, and no matter how much money you offer as a donation, I am not doing curried surstrumming on the live before you come up with that idea. Unless it was for a good charity cause, then I probably would, to be fair, because I'm stupid enough. I'll probably, if it was for a charity cause, then I saw in the right charity, yeah, I probably would do it.
I'll try. My kids decided to go down the road of we want to try the spicy, or not spicy, but the sourish candies. I'm like, don't open that. No, because I know exactly what the worst ones I could get are. There, don't do that to yourself.
Oh, I love the sour ones, the real sour ones.
No, like the ones that they have. I can't remember who makes them, but they're literally called Black Death.
Oh no, I don't think we get those here, but we got the normal sour ones here, and I'll drop a couple in Gwendolyn's sweet packet. The face is brilliant.
The thing is, the sour just comes from citric acid crystals.
Right.
Mm.
Oh, Danish blue cheese. That is one thing I love. I love me cheese. Love Danish blue cheese. Stuff like that. Yeah, like the Sour Patch Kids. Yeah. It's just funny to see her face. I suppose technically it'd be called child abuse.
And your point is?
I suppose we better call it a night.
I went quick.
Didn't it?
It did once we started waffling.
Well, after we spent 20 minutes taking the piss out of Vic.
Well,
What do you mean taking the piss? You can't take the piss out of shit.
I wasn't taking the piss. I was merely
Making observations.
Voicing.
making observations of of Victor. What link would you like, Michael? Any particular link?
The missing
I'll
link.
send it over to you, buddy. I shall let you, gentlemen, I'm being kind tonight, do your goodbye.
Body's creeping.
What are you fiddling with, Bill?
A lighter.
That's why I was concerned.
That's a large erection.
It's so I can safely light the gas candles. Because if they don't light immediately, you get a massive flash of gas.
I often get that after a good curry.
I always get that after a good curry.
Just don't do what my grandpa told me he did once. On a bear hunting trip, he decided, hey, I'm going to light the fart thing, Yeah, it's great until it, made the fireball, and the fireball came back and lit his ass on fire.
Yeah, it's when you get the blowback.
Mm.
That's what you call a ring stinger, that is.
It certainly is. Anyway, it's been a fun evening's chat. I hope everybody has a really good week. Ha ha! Group's there if you need us. It's there if you don't need us as well. But I hope everybody does have a really good week. Take care of each other and take care of yourself. Over to you, Tyler.
Thank you, Bill. Well, not much to really say different than we always do. You guys know where we are if you need us. Thank everybody for being here every day, every week. Without you guys here bullshitting with us, it's even more nonsense than it already is.
Oh, it can get worse.
That's what I'm saying. If we had no, way to bounce back for, it would be even worse.
I'm not trying yet.
We ain't gonna go there. So, like Bill said, everybody take care of yourselves. Take care of everybody around you. We've said it before. Say it again. We'd rather get the phone call or the message that you're struggling than to not be able to give you a phone call tomorrow. So please keep that in mind. But yeah, everybody have a good week. Say your goodbyes, Craig.
Yeah, cheers, Tyler. Yeah, just the exact same as Bill and Tyler. Hope everyone has a good week. The group is there if anyone is needing anything. Yeah, have a good week. We'll be back again next week, and I'll pass that to Matt.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the groups are all there if anybody needs us. Most of you know who we are anyway on Facebook and are friends with us anyway. So, to contact us if you need some help. If we can help you, we will. Always there to help people.
If not, we can make your trauma a little bit worse, and you'll forget.
Yes, if not, we can make it 10 times worse. So, hopefully everybody does have a decent week. Hopefully things aren't too bad. Even though I'm sure with the way the world is at the moment, things will go up and down for people the way the world is going. But you've got to try and look on the bright side a little bit in life. So, but we shall return next week. Sorry for that. I'll apologise first. But we shall be back. We shall return. And we'll see what we waffle about next week. We'll usually end up on some strange subject, usually involving food or something stupid. But for now, we shall
both.
Well,
we shall speak to you later. So I hope you all have a good week.
Yep.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.